What's going on, guys? Back with another video. So today I got something here from Pierre Poilievre. He has a recent press conference here. He's talked about a few things, but what I'm going to play for you here is where he was exposing Mark Carney for being absolutely weak in allowing Chinese tariffs on our canola oil to come through elbows down. And at this moment, he hadn't actually mentioned anything yet on Twitter. But then after, someone must have told him that Pierre called him out, and then he put something on Twitter about it. Instead of calling them tariffs, he called them duties. Very strange how he's kind of like really easy on China, but supposedly has his elbows up with the United States. Very interesting. So we're going to have a look at this. Now, before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel. And I appreciate you guys doing that for me so much. So let's have a look at this, then we'll talk about it.
Well, first of all, let's recognize that China's tariffs on our canola producers are totally unjustified. They had already targeted our beef producers before there were any electric vehicle tariffs imposed on them. So the Chinese government has mistreated our economy for many years. I believe the first thing we should do is cancel the billion-dollar federal loan that Mark Carney is extending to BC ferries to have them buy Chinese ships. Mark Carney is giving $1 billion of shipbuilding contracts through a taxpayer-funded loan to the Chinese government and the Chinese economy. That is crazy.
Now imagine if our response to American tariffs were to give them $1 billion loan to build some vehicles for us. That would be looked at as horrific. That would be looked at as weak, and you're caving to the United States. But when we do it with China, it seems like there's no issue here. Oh, China's putting tariffs on us. Okay, well, you should have your elbows up, right? No, just for Trump. What? I mean, the whole world is just walking all over us. And this is why, because we're weak, and we voted in a weak leader who can't do anything, and is barely even recognizing that China's put a tariff on us. It's very weird how this country has become so anti-American because of these tariffs, but yet when China puts tariffs on us, we are not anti-Chinese. And again, I'm talking about anti-Chinese government, not anti-Chinese people, just to make that clear.
At a time when they're targeting our farmers, I think we should look at ways we can penalize the regime in Beijing for targeting our farmers. I mean, so far, Mark Carney has said nothing about the canola producers, like he doesn't care about Western Canadian producers. You know, I had my team check his Twitter account. He hasn't tweeted a single thing about canola, yet he's been able to tweet about International Cat Day. So isn't that nice? You know,
yeah, and no disrespect to cats. I love cats, but there's so many other things going on. Like, why would you tweet about that, but not tweet about these tariffs that are such a threat to our economy and to our country? But apparently they only feel that way when it's coming from America.
We need a prime minister who will actually stand up for all Canadians, including and especially our prairie producers. Thank you.
En français, s'il vous plaît.
Merci beaucoup. Le gouvernement chinois.
Okay, sorry, I he spoke French here. I do not. So we're gonna have to.
De la Chine. Augmentada les voir pour les terres. Mark Carney concession. Countries, I think that what are dans l'Ouest canadien.
Sorry about that. I should have had that clipped out.
I should just say I think that what Beijing's latest attack on our economy shows is that countries smell weakness. Mark Carney has been failing. He's failed. He's backed down. He's made concession after concession vis-a-vis the Americans. He broke his promise to have a deal on July 21st. He was sent packing by the Mexican government when he tried to get a deal with them. He's got no new deals with Europe. And so the countries of the world think that they can walk all over us because of the weak leadership of Mark Carney. We need a strong leadership that stands up for this country and protects our farmers, our businesses, and our workers.
Thank you. Next question.
Thank you. Gates Gorin, Global News. A question just from our national desk in regards to the Alberta by-election.
Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't too long of a clip there, but he's absolutely right. Countries are smelling weakness because we have this weak old Mr. Burns looking dude as our prime minister. Some rich old white man who doesn't care about us and just cares about profit. And again, I thought the left used to hate this. Whatever happened? For you liberal trolls in my comment section, answer me this question. Why is it that you say you hate white, rich old men, but then the first chance you have to elect one, you elect one? Is it because of the Pierre derangement syndrome? You think he's just like Trump, so it's anything but him? You think the conservatives are more corrupt than the liberal? Tell me what it is. I could always use a good laugh. Because whatever it is, you're wrong. We elected a weak-ass leader who's doing nothing. He's doing nothing he campaigned on. No projects, no budget, no trade deal. What's happening? What happened to this light speed? Oh, we're going to make our economy the greatest in the G7 without spending any money, and we're going to do it so quickly. What happened? What happened with that? It's been 6 months since March. Or just about 6 months since he's been prime minister. Where is he? Where are the elbows? Where's the trade deal? Where's the budget? Why'd you pick a lot of the same cabinet members that Justin Trudeau had? Why do you keep saying you're this new government when you're getting nothing done, just like Trudeau got nothing done, except for making things worse? And then people will counter that. Whoa, what about the tax break? It's like $30 a month. It's not even $500 a year. The job market is ridiculous. I've applied to over 75 jobs in the last few weeks. I've had 2 interviews, guys. The jobs aren't there. Adult unemployment is at 7%. 15 to 24-year-olds, it's at 15% unemployment. Where are the jobs? Why are criminals not being held accountable for? Where's the housing startups? Those are down too in 6 months. But now the guy wants to sell your blood plasma to Europe for profit, for a company called Grifols that he is now trying to acquire. 91% of his investments are in the United States, guys. You think that's why he's not going to try to hurt them? Because it would hurt his own pocket. And this guy is supposed to have his elbows up for Canada. This guy is not for Canada. This guy is for the WEF. This guy is for himself. He's for profit. That's it. And he will destroy this middle class if he is continued to be elected. If he wins another election, we're cooked. We don't have much longer, and we need this guy right here on screen to be prime minister so we can start getting our money back, keeping more of our money, having our money last longer through purchasing power. We don't have any of this now. Like, we're just screwed. And the middle class is getting worse and worse and worse. Crime's getting worse. The Century Initiative is still in full effect. They want to have 100 million people here by the year 2100. We can't support that. That's over double our current population. And with the infrastructure, like, we can't handle 41 million people now. Like, millions of people need to be deported. People who are either here illegally or committing crimes, they need to be sent back, and we need to stop bringing people in for a while. It's just a math issue. I know liberals don't like math. They don't seem to like history very well. But they're going to have to learn, because eventually people are going to turn on Mark Carney. It's not going to take as long as it did for Trudeau. Trudeau inherited a good country in good shape. And then over years, his policies took into effect, and now we're in a garbage situation. Now Carney had to inherit that. If it gets worse, they're going to turn on him really, really quickly. And he's deserved. It's deserved that he gets turned on quickly, because he's not doing anything. Now, if he comes out next week and said, hey, by the way, we got this plan for startups to go up, and they actually go up, and hey, we're going to make some changes to our judicial system to make it better for the middle class people, the average people, and we're going to keep criminals in jail, and actually does good things for Canada, fine, I'll applaud it. He's done nothing. All he's trying to do is say, every time he speaks, our new government, our new government, our new government, because he's trying to distance himself from Justin Trudeau. The only reason why he's doing it. But him and Justin Trudeau agree on the same policies, and they want to destroy this country, and they're doing a hell of a job doing it. We need this man as prime minister, and we need it as soon as possible. Hopefully we can get an election next year, but we're just going to have to see. Are people going to wake up? Are the sheep going to stop sheeping? Don't know. It's hard to tell in this country. But either way, let me know what you guys think. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Please, again, don't forget to like and subscribe and share these videos. Share the messages that Pierre Poilievre is sending to Canadians, because it seems like he actually cares. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back shortly with a new one.